everyone, welcome back to Studio 33 Art by Kay. I've been doing a little series lately of the ready to pour acrylic pouring paint by Pouring Masters, and I've been mixing it up with some of the Eraldo, sometimes Global, and I've been using the Global Black Cell Activator to create some very pretty designs. Today I'm going to use the acrylic pouring paint by Pouring Masters using the 24 karat gold underneath the cell activator, and I found that that's been giving me like a filigree effect using that. I did try a different colour when I used the blaze red gold the other day, and it didn't give the filigree effect, but it did give a lovely lacing. So today I want to show you how I can do a bloom using absolutely no base whatsoever. So no pillow paint, no base. I'm not going to put any paint on the tile at all. Just laying down my puddle and blowing it out. So you can see how that goes. This is just a 10 centimetre by 10 centimetre ceramic tile, which I have cleaned with the isopropyl alcohol. When you're using the isopropyl, just be careful not to breathe the mist. I've been told that it's not very good for you if you do. So when I do spray the top out of there, I put the tissue very, very close to it so the spray is not sort of going into the air. Okay, so I'm just going to lay down, first of all, the jungle green metallic pearl. So it's just going to be the colour I'm laying down first. Now I need to make sure I put enough paint on here because I'm not putting a base down. Now, if you wanted individual little flowers, which I've done a lot of previously, you only do a small puddle so that when you blow it out, you can actually see each individual flower. In this case, I'm blowing the whole lot out, so it's sort of stretching the colours over the whole tile. It's a different effect altogether. This is the Eraldo Metallic Brilliant Blue. So I'm using all metallics today. And that's not going to come out. There we go. And the Pouring Masters I'm using, they're basically a colour shift colour. So when you put them one way, they look one colour, hold it another way, they look the other colour. So this is a vintage wine metallic pearl, which is a beautiful winey colour. And I'm putting that in the centre. So I usually try and keep to about 4 colours. And of course, how much of each you lay down will give you a different effect as well. So it's all things you need to experiment with yourself. This is the Pouring Masters 24 karat gold metallic, which I've found has been giving me this beautiful filigree look. So I've put a fair bit of that down. And now I'm just going to use the heat embossing tool to burst those little bubbles that I can see. Don't take your heat tool too close, otherwise it's going to blow everything around. You can see another couple of bubbles there. Okay. Now I'm going to use the Global Black as a cell activator. So it's just the Global Black paint that I've mixed with Australian Floetrol, 1 part paint to 4 parts Australian Floetrol. And I'm just going to place that in the middle, in a little circle. I do want it to be a little puddle there because I want to be able to blow it in all 4 directions. You can see that selling up with that gold straight away. So it really does react with the gold, as you can see. So now I'm just going to blow that out gently by mouth. I'm basically going to blow into each corner. Hopefully I've got enough paint there to cover. I think I will have. So here we go. Excuse my head for a second. And look at those cells that have come up straight away. That gold just reacts so beautifully. Okay, so I haven't quite got to the edge, so I'm just going to take my paper straw and just gently blow to get that paint to cover. Right, so this one's giving me a very black centre. I did put quite a bit of the cell activator into the centre there. And I can just see a few little cells coming up. So I'm going to gently blow into the centre there, and it could bring up some of the other paint into the middle. All right, so that's brought up a little bit into the centre there. I'll just hit this with the heat embossing tool. That will help to bring up any more cells and burst any bubbles. So you just need to experiment with your colours. See what colours that you like. I'm just trying to do a few different ones so that, you know, you can see what other ones look like. If you stick to the things that just you like, well, you're not going to appeal to everybody. And you're never going to appeal to everybody, so it's good just to experiment. Okay. So now what I like to do is just slightly modify. So I'm just using a bamboo skewer, flat end, and have a look at it, work out where you'd like to come in from. So I think this is the most boring corner, so that'll be where I come with a squiggle to the corner. But I'll just gently bring these others into the middle here. And as you can see, even though I didn't lay down a base of any sort, I did get to each corner. So I really like that. So I'll create about 5 petals. It's really just creating wrecking lines, which gives you these beautiful patterns. We have 4 petals will be enough. And then I just do a little circle and then just bring it down to the corner like that. And then I just usually take my little pointy end of the skewer, and anywhere I can see cells that I can create just little hearts or a little pattern through, then I do that now. And it just adds some more interest rather than just cells. You just do that wherever you see it, wherever you want to do that. It's just lovely when you do those. Being my opinion, of course. Just do that little circle in the middle again. Or you can actually just do a little finger pop in the middle instead, I'll show you. And that just gives you a different little pattern there, which is quite pretty. Okay, I think I've done enough there. The colours, as I say, not loving them, but there's probably someone that will love that. And we'll just see how that gold develops over the next half an hour or so. But I can see already that it is giving me that sort of really broken up sort of filigree look. I'll bring you down now for a close-up. So here we are coming down for a close-up. As you can see, that gold is just shimmering. I'll try and get it on the angle. There, and you can see, as I say, the gold sort of forming like a filigree look, very lacy. Very lacy in the corner here as well. Some lovely effects there. I'm not loving those colours. I'll switch that green out, I think, and get some other effects going on in there with the next one that I do. But all in all, it's a very pretty piece, and I'm sure someone will like those colours. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that one today, guys. And I'll see you back here in Studio 33 in the not too distant future. And before I go, just a reminder to make sure your edges are covered, and also that you've wiped all the drips from underneath with a paddle pop stick or even your finger. That's just to stop the paint from continuing to drip off the sides. Okay, see you all soon. Bye-bye.